Raise your hand higher.
Sit. Good girl. There you go. So this little sweetie came home with us last night. She is a foster. She's a little potcake from the Bahamas, and she had a really decent night last night. She was really timid, or fairly timid, when we first met her at the organizer's house. However, when we took her home, she seemed to adapt really well, very curious, alert, hesitant about a few things, but nothing to worry about. And we are on our first little hike down to the Stillwater.
You got so many kisses. You got so much kisses. Yeah. There you go, Darren.
Mm-hmm.
Took about, what, 10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
We're a little uncertain about Artemis's background. We know that she was with another foster for a few weeks, but we are uncertain about how much time that she spent in the woods and so forth, off on backwooded trails. She seems very curious about sounds. She just heard a frog sniffing around a lot, but I think she's enjoying it. She's taking it all in. Hey, baby. Artemis.
Hi, Artemis.
Artemis. Yoo-hoo.
Yeah,
Artemis.
that's nice.
Artemis. Sit. Artemis. Hey. Good sit. Good girl. She's about 4 to 5 months old. We've had her for a week now, a week and a day. She's pretty skittish when we first got her, but she's making a lot of progress. Very curious, but a little scared of things. So in definitely training mode, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's in training mode. She was really, really sensitive. We couldn't even get within, 2 feet of her if she wasn't on lead for the first couple of hours. The first night, she started, a little bit of responding, and by day 2, she was sort of wagging her tail. We had her on some hikes. She was performing pretty well. She still has a really big issue with not wanting to go sometimes away from our house. She seems really to find it to be a comfortable spot and a safe place. So whenever we're taking her away from the house, we have a lot of issues with getting her in motion, but we're working on it. She's learning. She's still very young, so we're fairly thrilled with her so far. Obviously last month we lost, or 2 months ago now because it's August, we lost Loki to some heart problems. So we've been without a dog. Basically the longest time we've been without a dog for a quarter century now. So we're quite happy to have a new, fun, loving pup. Right now we're working on crate training her learning her name, because she had a name, but we want to call her something unto ourselves, Artemis. So we're going with that, and so we're just getting her to learn her name, taking things really slow, getting her to focus in on our faces when we're talking to her so she can respond. And yeah, just some very normal things like, leave it as far as, not going for things, which she's already shown a lot of progress with, and getting off of things. Part of dog training, we know from experience, is not teaching your dog bad habits. So that's what we're trying to do, not letting her up on the couch and, having very specific places to sleep. We do treat her to bedtime in the morning with us when she gets up out of her kennel, because we want to cuddle with our dogs. We love it. But we want to do it on our terms so that we're not fighting her with training, and we get the best of both worlds, because cuddling is something we love doing, but we don't want to encourage bad habits at an early age.
Inside? You can go inside. Come on, let's go.
Sit. Good girl. Wait. Okay, go ahead.
Good girl, Artemis.